CrossFit PB, welcome back. Hope you had a lovely Thanksgiving. Getting back to work here today. Fitness classes, bench press, 3 max reps, somewhere around 85-ish%. Skill work, Tabata push-ups, a little supplemental assistance work on the bench. Sport classes, we have reached the end of our little Oli cycle and we are doing 1RM snatches. And then sweating this thing out, getting overhead today, 5 rounds, sprint 200, and 10 shoulder to overhead. For the bench today, as we talked about kind of in the past, we want to get organized before we get into any of these benching, heels on the ground here, chest up, getting tight, making sure those shoulders are rolled back in the socket, and our shoulders socket there. Close grip here. As we come down, the shoulders stay in, bringing that bar down to our top ab, driving straight up, stays in tight. We don't want to see people with this wide grip, getting those shoulders internally rotated as we come down. Grip stays tight, elbows coming down by your side, and drive out. For the Tabata bench, or Tabata push-ups today, remember the Tabata protocol is 4 minutes. It's going to be 8 rounds, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. What we'd like you to do is pick a really good number. It's going to be challenging for each one, but it's going to be easy at the beginning, hard at the end. If you're really good at push-ups and you want to go 20 a minute, 20 every 20 seconds, you're a hero. But try and keep that number consistent. We don't want somebody doing 25 in the first minute and then 5 in the last round. So, all the way down, chest hits the deck, driving up. Try not to warm up. It doesn't really count. Stay tight. Elbows come in tight. Just like in the bench, we don't want that wide grip out here. Elbows flamed out and driving up. Keep it in tight. For the snatch build up today, 1 RMs. This is what everybody loves. We all just ate like 8,000 calories, so we should be extra strong and extra fast. When we build up to a 1 RM snatch, the jumps that we make, and this is not going to be like as if we're doing a 1 RM back squat or 1 RM deadlift. We want to make really small jumps. So we're going to get somewhere into that like 60-ish% range. So if your 1 RM snatch is 200, we're going to hit a couple warm-up sets. We're going to hit 120. From 120, we're going to go to 140, 160, and then all of a sudden we're probably going to start making 10-pound jumps, maybe 5-pound jumps, depending upon how the weight's moving around today. So if we go 120, 140, 160, 70, 80, 90, now all of a sudden we've tuned our CNS up, we're feeling fast, and we can go ahead and get into that 200, 205, 210 range. If you're Brian Borstein, you usually start somewhere around 205 before we start counting reps. So if you think you're strong, just come and snatch with him one afternoon. Couple things to think about, really help a lot. Turning these knuckles down, closing this wrist joint off, sitting back in these heels. Make sure when we get set here, shoulders are rolled back, weights in our midfoot. As we come up, we're floating that bar back into our body, chest stays over the bar, jump, shrug, speed under that bar. For the workout today, 5 rounds, sprint to 200. If you're over at Garnett, it's going to be horn blend and back. If you're here, we're going to Bayard and back. Come back in, shoulder to overhead for 10. It's going to be 115.75. Down, you can jerk them, you can push press, you can press, you can split. If you'd like to go dancing with me with a barbell, I can do all of this. See you guys Monday.